Hey guys, Joshua Kadamu here with our Army Man toy review, and today we're reviewing American Civil War playset from Billy V Toys. They have several of these, they're different sizes and things like that. By the way, this review is brought to you by trainsandtoysoldiers.com, so if you like it, make sure to check the link down below in the more info area. Now, just to just go forwards with this review, there's some really nice things about it, and there's just some really lousy things about it. You know, you might think like, oh, he does sponsored reviews. Everything's always a good review. Not so much. Just a lot of the products I get are usually pretty nice. This one, there's some things. We'll cover those. First, the highlights. Civil War soldiers usually look pretty good. We've got about 20 soldiers on each side. There's one less sculpt over here than there is over there, as far as I can tell, not counting the horse riders. Got our guy standing and yelling, standing and holding the rifle or the flag, kneeling and waiting to shoot, marching with rifle, actually shooting, but possibly in the air, standing with his rifle, laying down and shooting, and giving the horn. Unfortunately, our Confederate Army, at least this Confederate Army, is not going to win because they've only got one guy shooting at anything. This guy's shooting in the air. Pretty sure. Let's take a look. Yeah, unless they're uphill, he's not going to hit them. Unless they're standing right in front of him, he's not going to hit them. Good job, man. Put yourself in for a promotion. You're the only guy pulling his weight in this army. Sheesh. On the Union side, this guy yelling and giving orders, which, notice that these guys got some nice detail on them. They have a harder plastic, nice base to give you plenty, a good balance, I think. Running headlong into cannon fire with the flag. Always need that guy. Running behind the guy with the flag into cannon fire. Playing the drum as we walk into cannon fire. Taking aim and shooting. He's actually using two hands. This man is semi-likely to hit something. Now, pistols aren't very accurate in this time, so hopefully it's close range. But this man will actually take down some of the enemy. Watch out, Confederate soldiers. This guy's a force to be reckoned with. He must stay standing. Not knowing that he's about to be sniped, this man, like the other man, definitely doing his job. This guy popped up twice, which means we don't have more sculpts than I thought on the Union side. That happens. I lay them all out, try and make sure we got the same number of sculpts, etc. Then I double check it before each review. Okay, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Then I film the review, and then I find that guy twice. It just goes with the territory. This guy, realizing that no one else is shooting in this army, is running for his life. Now we also got this cool cacti. Cacti, I like that. It's just kind of cool. Got these sticker flags. These bases, they're all right. You can see what our army looks like out there. Now for the downsides. Okay. I'm always a big fan of horses. In fact, Esco Imports no longer exists, but sculpts tend to get copied and be made by other factories, and then, released to other companies. So, maybe we'll see them again. But I was a big fan of the Esco Imports sets. Usually your riders just fit onto the horses, and the horses were pretty good at standing up. These horses are lousy at standing up. This is why this horse is dead, and this man is fallen over. After a point, you just get tired of making the horses stand. Now, to be honest, my terrain is not completely flat, but it's fairly flat. These horses, they don't stay. It's just awful. To make matters worse, there's a peg system on these guys, and you might be thinking, hey, there's only one peg. How does he stay on? Well, funny thing. the worst thing about this set. There was a peg here. He started putting him on, and then snap, the peg broke off. Now that he doesn't have 2 pegs, he can't stay on the horse. Ugh. Death by horse. Hey, look, the horse is standing. I fixed it. You owe me, Billy V. You owe me. I did have fun putting this guy backwards on the horse. I question the reasonableness of this, being that these are kind of hard to get off intact and put back on intact. Well, it's just hard to put on intact. I mean, most of the pegs broke when I put them on. This guy broke. This guy broke. This guy broke. This is the only horse I got to stand over there. These 2 I just decided not to stick on because I got tired of them breaking. This guy actually went on. Yep. Horse refuses to stand. Horse is drunk. Go home, horse. Yeah. Billy V. American Civil War playset. If you're not counting on the horses and their riders, I guess it's an alright playset. If you're thinking you're going to get some good horses and some good riders, you're going to be sorely, sorely disappointed because these guys are going to bust. This is also, I know plastics pretty well. Usually I can feel the plastic and know whether it's going to super glue or not. This plastic does not usually super glue, which means that maybe you could hot glue their butts to the horses. That would be my best recommendation. Use a low temp gun. Hey, apparently this guy can stand though. That's good news. I think that's what he's going to have to do because these horses, they don't stand. I don't know what happened to the sculpts that Esco Imports was making, but they had really fine horses. They were great. Some of the best out there, in my opinion. These horses are junk. Their rider's pegs is always a bad system. It does have this fun, like, I'm riding a horse kind of feel with the peg. But, again, your horse doesn't want to stand. They would have been better off just making the horses not run. Making them have 4 legs straight. I kind of give this set 1 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. 50%. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you want this product, there's a link down below in the more info area. Like I said, the details on the soldiers is pretty nice, but there's not a lot of guys firing. Pegs are going to break on you, and your horses are almost useless, short of dead horses lying in the field. You can't lead a dead horse to water, and you can't make it drink. That's all I got to say about that. If you like this product, make sure to check out trainsandtoysoldiers.com down below. In fact, just check them out anyways, because while this might not be the finest product they carry a lot of really nice ones. And I'll see you guys next time.